The thought alone sends shivers down your spine. Being buried alive. It's a chilling possibility, a fear embedded deep within us. This isn't just a plot for a horror movie, it's a primal terror, one that has haunted humanity for countless generations, whispered in hushed tones, a nightmare shared across cultures. The ultimate loss of control, the ultimate isolation. This fear is ancient, as old as burial itself. Our ancestors knew this terror well, they lived closer to the edge. Death was a constant companion, and the line between life and death could sometimes blur. Imagine their dread, the thought of a loved one or oneself waking up, trapped beneath the cold, unforgiving earth, a truly horrifying prospect. Because of this deep-seated fear, people took precautions, desperate measures for desperate times. They sought ways to ensure the dead were truly dead, or if a mistake was made, to offer a sliver of hope. These weren't just superstitions, they were born from real anxieties. The fear was palpable, tangible. It shaped rituals and inventions. This led to the creation of safety coffins, ingenious yet grim contraptions, designed for the unthinkable. Some had bells connected to the surface by a string, others had flags or even small breathing tubes. A last chance, a desperate signal from below, proof of how deeply this fear gripped the human psyche, a testament to our powerful will to survive. So how does this nightmare happen in our modern world? You'd think technology would prevent it, but the truth is, medical science isn't infallible. Mistakes, though rare, can occur. Tragic errors in judgment. A person wrongly declared deceased. It's a scenario that chills you to the bone. The line can be incredibly thin. Misdiagnosis is one terrifying pathway. Someone might slip into a deep coma, their vital signs incredibly faint. A shallow breath missed, a weak pulse undetected. They appear lifeless, but deep inside a spark of life remains, waiting, unseen, unheard, until it's too late or almost too late. Natural disasters are another brutal cause. Earthquakes can level cities in moments. Landslides can sweep away everything in their path. Buildings collapse, trapping people under tons of debris, buried alive by the raw, indiscriminate fury of nature. No warning, no escape, just sudden darkness and crushing weight. A fight for every single breath. The human body itself can sometimes betray us. Certain medical conditions can mimic death. Catalepsy, for example, causes muscle rigidity. Extreme hypothermia can slow down bodily functions drastically. The signs of life become almost imperceptible. It's a vulnerable state, a dangerous limbo between worlds, where the living can be mistaken for the dead. Imagine the moment of waking, not in a bed, not in a hospital, but in a confined space. Utter, complete darkness. The air is stale, thick. You can smell damp wood or cold earth. Confusion turns to dawning horror. This is it. You're trapped. The ultimate claustrophobic nightmare. Panic explodes within you, a raw, animalistic fear. Your heart hammers against your ribs. Your lungs scream for more air. Claustrophobia, a powerful force, tries to crush your spirit. Hope feels like a distant memory, fading fast. Despair sets in, cold and heavy. You are utterly alone. In the suffocating blackness, the physical sensations are overwhelming. Air becomes a precious, dwindling commodity. Each breath is a conscious, desperate effort. The silence can be deafening, or worse, you hear the muffled sounds from above, the scrape of dirt, the finality of it all. Your body aches from the confinement. Thirst and hunger begin their cruel assault, the fight for air. It's instinctive. You might scratch at the lid, pound with failing strength, your throat raw from screaming though no one hears. Every muscle strains. The body is an incredible machine built for survival, but here it's a terrifying countdown against suffocation, against exhaustion, a desperate battle in an impossible prison. But sometimes, against all odds, survival happens. A miracle, a testament to the human spirit. The will to live can be an incredible force. Think of Sipho Mdletshe. His story comes from South Africa, a chilling account of being buried alive and fighting his way back. It shows you, never ever give up. Sipho was in a terrible car accident. He was declared dead by medics at the scene, taken to a mortuary, placed in a cold metal drawer. He woke up there, imagine that terror. Then the unimaginable. He was placed in a coffin. coffin. Buried, the darkness enveloped him, pure, unadulterated fear. But something inside him refused to die. For 2 long, terrifying days, Sipho fought, trapped in that wooden box beneath the ground. He screamed until his voice was gone. He pushed, he clawed, he never gave up hope. He clung to that tiny spark of life, and then, a miracle. Someone heard faint sounds from beneath the earth. Rescuers dug frantically. He was alive. Sipho was pulled back from the brink, exhausted, traumatized, but alive. His story is a stark reminder. Life is fragile. It can change in an instant, but the human will to survive is powerful. Understanding this primal fear of being buried alive isn't about dwelling on horror. It's about appreciating every breath and knowing that even in the darkest places, hope can flicker. Fact Verse Daily. One fact, one story, every day. Subscribe for more.